the liver detox specialist. I'm not a doctor. I'm an alternative treatment practitioner, or some people call me the natural remedy practitioner. But usually I introduce myself as the liver detox specialist. I have a master's degree in public health. I obtained this degree in 2010, but I began liver detox in 20. I got my degree in 2012. I began my liver detox in 2010. So it was 10 years already. I major in health education and promotion. And my research thesis is using liver detox to lower cholesterol. The title of this research thesis is Effects of Liver Cleanse on Blood Cholesterol Level Among Adults in Singapore. So I have 50 people, put them on those who are above 40, and most of them already got high cholesterol. They must not be on medication, and measure their blood cholesterol first as a baseline, and then put them on a 2 detox program. It's an 18-hour detox program. And then 5 weeks later, measure the blood to see whether there's any significant drop. So this is a clinical study. As opposed to the 18 hours program, the original detox was actually to be done in the camp. Many Singaporeans and Malaysians, those who have chronic diseases and those who are health conscious, they will go for 11-day Koh Samui detox retreat, where they don't take any solid food, taking herbs, fruit juices, and fruits. And they will attend lectures, and then they will defecate. There will be a guru to analyze their output. So they spend 11 days, about 3,000 Singapore dollars, exclude airfare. Okay, and many people seek treatment there. And then you can go for the 7-day Dr. Lai Chunan's liver detox program, or you can go for Dr. Schrott's 5-day liver detox program. But mine is an 18-hour liver detox program. Now, the 7-day liver detox program was actually formulated in Taiwan first in the 80s. The history was this: Dr. Lai was a Taiwanese American cancer researcher at the University of Texas 10 years ago. Or for 10 years, she was doing research. She became very discouraged with conventional treatment. Conventional treatment of cancer is surgery, the removal of tumor, or radiotherapy using radioactive rays, and chemotherapy using chemicals for intravenous treatment for the cancer. Many of them die of cancer treatment or cancer comeback. So she got very discouraged with conventional treatment. She went back to China to do research on natural remedy. And she found out that cancer is never the first illness. Usually there's a lot of other problems leading to cancer. And she said, in my research, people with cancer usually have stones. We all have gallstones. It's a matter of big or small, many of you. Now, I like to dispel some fallacy. Some people think that gallstones only come from the gallbladder. Gallstones are actually manufactured in the liver. When people develop gallstones, that means they develop calcified stones in the gallbladder, which causes pain. And these excess stones form first in the liver, goes into the gallbladder, and because of the concentrated bile, it starts to make the stones harder and harder, and they become bigger and bigger. As a result, the gallbladder is inflamed. So if you were to see a Western doctor or hospital, they will just remove the gallbladder for you. but there is this liver and gallbladder glands where you can remove it naturally. Okay, only a few $100 compared to 25 to $30,000, and then you will lose your gallbladder. Now, the liver is a filtering organ in our body. Whenever we eat, our body will secrete fat and wrap all these toxins with fat. Now, I started liver detox because I got gout. Now, all of us have some form of illnesses as we grow older because the liver is already congested. So when the liver encounters toxins like pesticides, preservatives, additives, and other chemicals, heavy metals, it will secrete fat and wrap all these toxins with fat and form gallstones. So when we say gallstones, it's actually formed in the liver. It can be calcified, it can be of many colors. So when I took the liver detox program, my gout pain disappeared. And I shared it with my friend. She's a lady in her 40s, 10 years ago. She tried, because I said it's very good to lower cholesterol. She said she got borderline high cholesterol. She tried to control her diet, okay, but not successful. Even take red yeast rice supplement, not successful. So the doctor warned her that if her LDL is not lowered, she has to take statins, which is very harmful to the liver and the muscles. So 1 week after the second detox, she went for blood tests. She was so happy that her LDL, which is bad cholesterol, was lowered. Okay, so she said, I'm so thankful that you came to see me and introduced to me your method of liver and gallstone cleansing. Honestly, I was rather skeptical at first, but now I'm convinced that it works. My blood test result is a proof of that. So you can see this testimony as a result. This is the stones that she passed up, the one who wrote. Now, why do you have a 50-cent coin there? She didn't pass it up. It was placed there to compare the size. You can see how big the stones are. Like I said, these are fat stones. It came out through my detox program. Okay, because of her testimony, she inspired me to use this as a topic for my research thesis for my master's degree in public health. So this is one of my experimental group, one of the 50 experimental group subjects. She is in her 47 years that time. In 2011, 9 years ago, on 19th of June 2011, she measured 4 aspects of her cholesterol: total triglycerides, HDL, and LDL. Total cholesterol cannot be more than 200. LDL cannot be more than 130. She got 2 very high readings. So doctor would prescribe statins, right? So fortunately, she did 2 detox program, the 18-hour program. And 5 weeks later, we measured her blood. It dropped from 243 to 167. 70 over points drop, which is very significant. And from 151 to 109, also very significant. So from a very unhealthy cholesterol reading to a very healthy cholesterol reading. You can see blood test doesn't lie, isn't it? It always speaks the truth. And you can see another gentleman. He's 45 years old. That was 9 years ago. He got high triglycerides. The triglyceride means there's fat in the blood. And too much of this can cause stroke, heart disease, diabetes. And that is the number 1 or 2 killer in Singapore. And you can see triglyceride shouldn't be more than 150. And his is 296. After 2 detox program, you can see how the triglycerides reading dropped to way beyond normal. So he was very happy. I free people from taking medication. I save gallbladders. Even healthy people, they do detox to prevent chronic diseases. Don't think that you do liver detox as a form of alternative treatment. It is not just a treatment, it's a preventive remedy. So a friend of his recommended this liver detox. He came to see me. I did a presentation. He said there are a few factors that make me feel that I could give this program a try. He said, namely, the short fasting frame, the use of natural products, and the reasonable cost of this program. Now, this guy is in his mid-30s. That was 8 years ago. And after 3 detox programs over the course of 2 months, he was very impressed. He said, I was surprised that stones have been flushed out of my system because I didn't think that I would have any stones in my liver to begin with. I truly believe that this detox plan is a godsend for me because his parents have been experiencing a lot of chronic diseases. And he said, I only wish there was a way I could convince more people of the value of this detox program. I know that I will definitely be doing the detox every year constantly after this. So I'm so happy that he gave me this testimony to endorse my program. As a result, many people begin to try this program. So over the course of 10 years, I have 2,500 clients already. And most of them are in Singapore, some are in Malaysia, some are in China, some are in Australia, and some of them are in Indonesia. So I have been giving talks in many places, namely the organic shops. So the organic shops started in the early years to hold my product. Okay, they sold it at 148. My competitor was selling it at 198. So mine, actually, I spoil the market and I bring the price low. And today, if you get it from me, it's even much cheaper. So 10 years ago, price should be more expensive, isn't it? No. For me, I'm doing this as a ministry, as an outreach program. For those people who do not know me, I'm actually a retired church pastor. When I was serving as a church pastor, I believe in using natural remedy to heal people. So this was my marketplace ministry 10 years ago. When I was doing my research thesis, my main textbook was The Liver and Gallbladder Miracle Cleanse by Andres Morris. Okay, he introduced this all-natural at-home flush. So it's a DIY program. And he mentioned through many of his experience and research as a naturopath, which he doesn't believe in medicine. He said gallstones, which are clogging the liver, is a major cause of disease. Now, if you do a research, the liver is actually the command center of the immune system. It has 500 functions, and the liver is huge. It's the largest internal organ. The 3 major functions of the liver is actually number 1, detoxification. Number 2, secretion of bile for digestion. Number 3, a storage of nutrients like vitamins, minerals, and it makes blood and cholesterol. So can you imagine if the liver is congested, excess toxins will go into different parts of our body to form tumors and cysts. So a lot of people keep taking supplements without detoxing. It's just like renovating your house without throwing your old furniture. And then the liver become more toxic. So I have a lot of people who have been taking a cocktail of supplements. So when they pass out stones, are multicolored stones. So a lot of people are suffering from eczema. And he said, according to this book, nearly all skin diseases like eczema, acne, and psoriasis have one common factor: gallstones in the liver. Almost every person with a skin disease also has intestinal problems, impure blood and in particular. These are mainly caused by gallstones and the harmful effects they have on the body as a whole. Gallstones contribute to numerous problems throughout the body, particularly in the digestive, circulatory, and urinary system. So in an attempt to eliminate what the colon, kidneys, lungs, liver, and infective system are unable to remove or detoxify, the skin becomes flooded and overburdened with acidic waste. Although the skin is the largest organ of the elimination in the body, it eventually succumbs to the acid assault. This toxic material is deposited first in the connective tissue underneath the dermis. When this waste depot becomes saturated, the skin begins to malfunction. So our liver is actually the mother of the family, quietly doing its background work. It has no nerves. So by the time it is very diseased and clogged up, it's already too late. So a lot of people have experiencing the silent killer, cancer. Cancer is actually due to the congested liver. It cannot detoxify anymore. So every day, the liver is attacked by alcohol intake, excessive workload, smoking, whether it is first, second, or third hand, drugs that you take, infection, stress, processed food, environmental toxins like heavy metals and pesticides, allergy foods, poor nutrition, coffee and energy drinks. We can look at the factors that contribute to liver congestion. You have at least three, it's actually bad enough. Some people say, oh, I have almost all of it. And can you imagine as we grow older, when we become middle age, our bodies start to fail, joints start to be pain. Okay, our energy becomes less. So more and more people are experiencing a lot of backlash of the congested liver. So the liver due to the metabolic rate. So a lot of toxins are either water soluble or fat soluble. Water soluble, just drink water and it will be passed out. Soluble toxins like alcohol, drugs, food additives, pesticides, insecticides, contaminant microorganisms like parasites, metabolic end products, all this cannot be removed. 3% cancer. And out of 3%, 1% have a heart disease or stroke due to congestion or a lack of circulation. In fact, the root of all illnesses, liver is on top of the gallbladder and the pancreas. When the liver manufactures present disease, predict future disease. Some people say, hey, you say I got high cholesterol, but my blood test shows that I'm okay. You are okay now because you are in your 30s. Okay, 5 or 10 years later, you might have high cholesterol based on the stones that I see. So you can diagnose the stones based on the color, based on the size, and based on the quantity. You can see this is huge quantity. So the liver is congested. You can see the stones are yellowish, it's high cholesterol. If you see is red, it means I've been taking chemicals, processed food, or medication. Those who eat junk food will have a lot of chemicals. And those who have eczema will have worms passed out. Purple stones is an indication of hepatitis B. It's a hepatitis B carrier. So when I analyze it, hey, you have hepatitis, is it correct? Now look at this. This is a lady in her mid-60s, 8 years ago. I helped her to detox. Second time only the stones came out. These are her heart stones. So she need not go for surgery to remove her gallbladder. In fact, she saved thousands of dollars. And she still have a gallbladder today. So more and more people are discouraged with conventional treatment. Conventional treatment doesn't deal with chronic disease. Okay, by the way, a conventional treatment is good for 3 things. Number 1, diagnose of your problem. Number 2, is good for infection. Number 3 is good for emergency. So right now got COVID-19, right? So it's good to treat infection. They can diagnose. But to treat fatty liver, high cholesterol, medicine is only dealing with the symptom, it doesn't cure the disease. So you can see a lot of congestion here. Do you see? Do you see the heavy metals? This is a cancer patient. So when a person has too many brown stones, the future disease will be either they have cancer now or they have cancer in the future. If I see white stones like this, means a person like to eat junk food, trans fat food, or food filled with trans fat. Last year, one of my clients showed me this picture of her output as a result of my 18-hour program. She passed out a long line of parasites. You can see them. Can you see? Can you see these parasites? Can you see these parasites? So her favorite food was oyster, sushi, sashimi, all those raw fish. Okay, got worms. See, when you do detox, imagine this is a cross section of the liver. This is the gallbladder. This is the pancreas behind the stomach. And these 3 organs share a common bile duct. This is a common bile duct. So when you do detox, stones will come out through the common bile duct and pass out through the intestine. So liver detox is actually the most comprehensive detox program, because it's not only detox the liver, it detox the gallbladder, the pancreas, and the intestine. It also clears stones from the kidneys, and it also kills parasites. So where do you find a program that is 6 in 1? Okay. Of course, doing one time is not enough. Hard stones will come out later. New stones will come out first. So a healthy person who have never done detox since the day when he was born to in his 40s, 50s, or 60s, they have already accumulated a lot of stones. And some are newly formed, and some are hard, some are huge. So a healthy person needs to do 3 to 6 times. So detox is like servicing a car. Okay, take out the old oil before you put in new oil. And this is very logical, right? When you service your aircon, it's the same. You take out the filters, you wash it. Otherwise, the car will be overburdened, or the aircon has to work extra hard. And after so long, if you still haven't serviced, your car will produce black smoke or white smoke. So a lot of people service their car regularly to prevent expensive repair. But most people, almost everyone, will wait for disease to come before they seek treatment. Ladies and gentlemen, that's why this is my passion, to educate people, to enlighten people, that you need to service your liver, because prevention is better than cure. A lot of people know this, but they don't know how to practice it. So today when you are here, you are actually one of the fortunate ones. This is the last stage of the liver cirrhosis. Cirrhosis means hardening. Hardening doesn't come immediately. It comes first as a congested liver, then fatty liver, then hardening. Okay, so over the years, If you ignore the symptom, you have been taking alcohol, too much meat, seldom exercise. So this is a diseased liver that is being removed. And you cut a cross section, you can see all these are stones. And these stones, people send it to the lab to see the composition. You see the sample 1 here and sample 2. Stone analysis. What are these stones? Numerous gallstones and fragments. Okay. And the composition, they are predominantly cholesterol. Second sample, predominantly cholesterol. Just like what I've said. When the liver encounters toxins, it will secrete fat or cholesterol because the liver produces cholesterol and wrap all these toxins with fat. Too much of this fat congests the liver. That's why you have fatty liver. So how do you know that it's time for you to service your liver? Don't wait until you have these signs. I'm just telling you only to do it before you develop these signs. Digestive disorder, bloatedness. Every time you eat, you feel bloated. And then you have diarrhea every now and then. And then you cannot go toilet. I discovered this is a common problem. Actually, you should defecate, you should poo twice a day. Once a day is actually not good enough, but most people are here, or not most people, many people are here. They go toilet once in 2 days. Okay, a lot of people like to eat Maggi mee, cannot digest, end up having hernia. And then you have people with menstrual cramps, the ladies, osteoporosis, very common among ladies, and hormonal imbalance. See, when the liver is congested, it cannot absorb calcium. So the liver has to draw calcium from the bones. So most ladies are above 40 all got this problem, congestion of the liver. So I had one church member, she had very painful menstrual cramps. Whenever the attack comes, she has to apply leave, or rather medical leave. Then I asked her to go for a detox program, look at what she has passed out. She said 90% of her pain disappeared. Okay, so during the premenstrual period, she can still go to work. You can see all these stones are floating. It's all fat based. So do you have migraines? Okay, headaches, vomiting, fainting, dizzy smell, chronic fatigue, problem with vision? All this has to do with congestion of the liver. Frozen shoulder, pain, back pain, joint pain, shoulder pain, neck pain, ulcer, tonsillitis, allergies, asthma, difficult to breathe, joint disease, knee problem. Okay, don't wait until you have all this. Like this gentleman who gave me a testimony in his mid-30s, he did 3 times. This is his 3rd detox. Every time he did detox, he will collect 4 times. And this is his 2nd collection after he detoxed the 3rd time. Although he did not have cholesterol yet, I predict that in future he might have. So he became very proactive. He keep doing detox until all the stones are out. So at the 4th detox, he discovered that almost no stones come out already. That means he has completed his overhaul plans, he thought. Until he collected the 2nd time. The hard stones all start coming out. Got a shock of his life. He was very happy with this result. So he called me and said, Mark, do I need to do some more? I said, please do some more. Since it's already, you're doing already 4th time, why not doing a 5th time? He did the 5th time to confirm that all the livers is cleared. Okay, so you can see all these stones are very few and small. Few and small. So I congratulated him. Every February he will come and see me to do a servicing plans. So overhaul plans can be 5 times. Okay, the 18-hour program Then he rests for 1 or 2 weeks. Some rest for a month. Some do every week, some do every 2 weeks, some do every month. Do until no more stones. They call it overhaul cleanse. It could be 3 to 6 times. Then once a year, you do a servicing cleanse. So 1 year later, he came to see me and he did a servicing cleanse. Notice the stones are newly formed after 1 year. Second collection, third collection. I think the coins are different. Okay. So you can see when Singapore transit to a new coin. So second year, he called me again. He said, Mark, can I do detox again? I said, why not? So he collected second servicing. This is the third servicing. This year he also collected, okay, his fourth servicing. So in summary, when your liver is overloaded due to bad lifestyle, your lifestyle bad, smoking, drinking, eat all the rich food and eat chocolate, coffee, the liver becomes overloaded very fast. So it has detox problem, and then your body start to oxidize. Then you develop free radicals. Free radicals are pre-cancer elements. And before a person develop cancer, you will have all these illnesses like joint muscular, cardiovascular, gastrointestinal, chronic fatigue, and infection. So what does a person do when they have all this? They will see a doctor, and they expect doctor to give medicine, right? Steroids, painkiller, statins, and then don't change diet, don't change lifestyle. So it becomes a chronic toxic overload. So now, when you take medicine for life, you are actually having a life sentence. Treating the symptom, but don't cure the disease. So I'm here to break the vicious cycle. So I have good news for you. So I do analysis when people WhatsApp to me. I look at the stones based on the colors, size, and quantity. And I would say the person has heavy metals and borderline high cholesterol. Then she said, oh, that's true. Then I said, do you go for blood test to show? She said, yes, confirm. Then this gentleman showed one of his clients, did my detox program and asked me to analyze. I said, these are the toxic stones from the liver. Is he a smoker? He said, previously, yes. So a smoker could be smoking for 13 years or 30 years or quit for 20 years. The stones are still there. Okay, cannot run away. And then one of my partner is actually Dr. Cole. He is a retired medical doctor. He was a obstetrician and gynecologist, former MP of Teluk Blangah. He retired and went into anti-aging medicine, specializing in human stem cells. So he will bring his patients to India to inject autologous stem cells. But before he will inject stem cells in them, he will detox them. That time he haven't known me yet, so he bought a very expensive detox program from China. It's called Dr. Norman Detox Herbs. But he realized that I can analyze stones. Dr. Norman cannot analyze. And he doesn't know what are these stones. I said this, he asked me where these toxins come from. I said they are from the liver and he has high cholesterol. When I say he got high cholesterol, doctors call straight away say, correct, thank you. So if a doctor say correct, must be correct, I cannot be wrong. So he endorsed my product, and from then on, he have been getting my detox program to help his patients. Now, this is a PhD doctor who had been to Koh Samui 4 times. Before he know me, he has been in Koh Samui. He said, hi, I'm Darren. I was introduced to a Thai detox program in Koh Samui in 2019. Where I had to undergo a full 11-day stay-in course of olive oil, fruit juice, and enzyme drinks without any solid food. Of course, it was effective, but very tough because it needed a lot of time, determination, and endurance, and deep pockets. And each time is how much? $3,000 per course. In total, I went for 4 courses within a year before I stopped. Then I was introduced to Mark Chan's Detox program. Obviously, it's so much easier and cheaper, so I tried. I have gone through 6 courses so far. That means he has detoxed 6 times using my program. And I must say it is so simple, easy to manage, affordable, and as effective as the Koh Samui. I would strongly recommend this program as it has been running for the past 10 over years. Now, some people look at this testimony and they are very serious now. But let me ask you, if a person who have gone through Koh Samui and believe in detox and gone through 4 times, that means he believe in detox. Or there must be something wrong with his body. That's why he go 4 times in a year. And if my program doesn't work, why would he have gone through 6 courses? So all these are relevant questions. You see? So I encourage you, those people with similar problems, chronic diseases, please go through this program. And those people who are healthy, haven't developed disease yet, you must adopt prevention, which is better than cure. Okay. So in summary, why detox? Why liver detox? Because it's logical. You put food in your mouth, put the drinks in your mouth, you pass up through your anus. It is safe because we are using food and minerals. It has no side effect. And it is holistic because you don't just deal with the symptom. You actually cure the disease by getting at the root problem. What causes the disease? It's cheap and economical. It's resetting the liver to its optimal condition. It's creating an environment where the body heals by itself. That's why it is called natural remedy. Using natural food and minerals and creating an environment where the body heals by itself. Enabling nutrients and supplements to absorb better. This is very important because I have friends, you may have friends, who are in MLM supplements like New Skin, Amway, USANA, Unicity. These people, they sell supplements and they have clients who have problems. They work well with me because they will ask their clients to come and see me, detox them, then they use their supplement. So I work well with MLM seller. Mine is not an MLM, by the way. I'm just the owner of this program. That's why you can get it as owner's price, which you can never find. And 10 years ago's price is still the same price today. So before the COVID-19 pandemic stay-home period, I have been going out to give corporate talks, individual consultation, and home presentation. So this was my program. This is one set. Okay, one set is 120. But a lot of people give me feedback. They say, Mark, why don't you make it cheaper, pack it into 3? So I listen to their feedback. I have this tri-pack value because everybody has to do at least 3 to 6 times. And then when you have chronic disease, then you buy these 2 boxes 6 times. So 2 brochure, now it's 1. A lot of people say don't need to have 2, just 1. 2 bottles of olive oil would do because you only need 150 ml. So 250 times 2 is 500. So you detox 3 times, you only need 450 ml. So we have 2 baskets, 3 juices, 3 magnesium. See here, 1, 2, 3, and 3 electrolytes, 1, 2, 3, and then 3 sachets, 3 sets of sachets of probiotics. 3 sachets each time. So the main ingredient is olive oil, juice. This is the most important. This is the special magnesium that dilates the liver ducts. This is only found in America. So I have special license to import it. And this is a basket and shaker. This is the probiotics. And then also they provide you the brochure. So this is the price. If you buy 1 set, it's 120. most people will buy 3 sets. That is this tri set. Okay, tri value set pack is 310. And then if you buy 3 or 2 of 3 sets, which is 6 sets, is 600. Very cheap, cheaper than servicing a car. It's cheaper than overhauling a car. Okay, so for those who listen today, there's a special promotion. I'm getting more and more generous. So if you order at least one, I will have this free gift for you. You will have a natural remedy encyclopedia where we are able to look at 11,000 home remedies for 700 over diseases. Of course, it's an e-book version. And I have this classic book called Ministry of Healing. It will teach you how to increase your life skill on what to eat and how to exercise and how to live healthily. It's a classic book in the 19th century. And this is my homemade balm. You will get to choose between tea tree or lavender. Choose one. Of course, if you buy 2 of this, you get 2 lah. Okay. And one more, I become very generous. I say you will get 3 sachets of Alaskan blueberry supplements, which is good for the eyes, good for the heart. So today, if you order, you get 4 things. Okay, free. Encyclopedia, Ministry of Healing, balm, and 3 sachets. All this you add together, the value is actually more than the detox kit itself. And I provide free consultation on the procedure, free visual analysis, free lifetime health consultation. So I become your health mentor. I do home presentation to family and friends once the circuit breaker is over. And you can contact me using this number to order the detox kit, 9743-8362. Okay, that's the end of my presentation. Thank you very much. Is there any question? You may unmute yourself and ask. Yes, Xian Long. Yes. This one is actually pre-approved when they come into Singapore. I just assemble them. Okay, any other question from the rest? Shirley.
Oh yeah, and thanks for this one. I tried already last week. And,
how is it?
Very good. I'm going on my second one this week.
Very good.
Coming Thursday. How many months can we do actually?
Okay. Actually, for people who first try, I will encourage them to get the Tri Value Pack first. Do until the third one. The third detox is very crucial to determine whether you need to continue.
Oh, okay, yeah.
8% of the people need to continue because most people don't live a healthy life.
Yeah, I'm very surprised when I see all the stones actually, to be honest. And also so easy to do compared to what my friends has done. Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you for testimony. Who else would like to ask?
Sorry, one more question. Any age limit for this kind of thing?
Yes. The youngest client, my mentor told me is 10 years old. My own client, the youngest one is 11. The oldest one is 86. The youngest one, why she did detox? Because she had full of acne, a lot of pimples. So every time when she acne break up, she will see a doctor. Doctor just prescribe antibiotics. So when she did the detox, the acne disappeared. The reason why she has a lot of acne was because she take a lot of fast food, McDonald's, Kentucky Fried Chicken, all this.
Oh, then another question is my cousin, the husband did the first that means the second day, the fourth, very little stone, but the third day a lot.
Okay, some people are like that. They don't move bowels frequently, so that's why the stones are hard to come out. Some of them come out on the third day. By right, everyone should come out on the second day.
Okay, yeah. Anyway, so if I buy another tri-pack, I still get the same price lah.
You get the same price, but you got more gifts.
Okay, okay. Yeah, thanks a lot. Yeah.
You can order through WhatsApp. You
Okay, I
can
know. Yeah.
use Pay Now, Pay La, or Pay Later, which is iBanking. Yeah,
Yeah,
there's a
thanks.
question. Anyone? Narinas, you have a question? Don't feel shy. Don't be shy. Diabetic too. Is the juice sweet? Thanks. Diabetic can take because you are not taking a lot. Okay. You are taking pure juice, especially is during first day 8 p.m. 150 ml, and then day 10 p.m. another 150 ml. So it's not a lot. For those people who are diabetic, we encourage you to eat more fruits and eat more veggie. So you have to drink juice, you drink veggie juice. Because veggie is not sweet. Okay, for example, celery, carrot, tomato, not tomato, cucumber, all these juice. Okay, somebody asked, what are the items? Actually, the items, I like to summarize the items. They are olive oil, grapefruit juice, special magnesium, electrolytes, probiotics, basket, and the shaker, together with the brochure. Okay, so if you get a tri-pack, you only get 2 baskets, 2 olive oil. Everything is in 3 sets. And then I will give you a video link. Okay, right now I'm going to show you a video link on the step-by-step on how to do so to develop confidence. Wait, let me answer some question. Can try one set at 120? Of course you can. Okay, you just pay more only. But I encourage you to get the best deal because you don't get all the free gift. Let me show you the video.
Hi, I'm Mark, the liver detox specialist. This is an 18-hour liver detox program. The original liver detox program is a 6-day plan invented by Dr. Lai Chu Nan. This 18-hour liver detox plan is meant for CT people like you and me. We are using all the natural ingredients. First, let me introduce what are the ingredients. This is olive oil. The purpose of olive oil is to create large amount of bile so that we can flush out the gallstones. Next, we have the grapefruit juice. The purpose of grapefruit juice is to soften the stones so that these gallstones will be easily flushed out. Then we have this oxygenated magnesium. This bottle has 8 capsules of oxygenated magnesium. Once it enters the body, it will produce oxygen that will dilate the liver ducts as well as the common bile duct so that stones will pass through easier. It also reduces residue feces as well as kills parasites. Next, we have electrolytes, is to replace the lost minerals through the detox process. So when a person does detox, they also purge out a lot of bad bacteria as well as good bacteria. So we need to replace it with probiotic powder. And then we have this shaker with a measuring scale to put all the ingredients together. And then we have this basket to collect stones. And through this collection, I will be able to analyze the stones. Last but not least, we have this write-up. It's in English and Mandarin. This is an 18-hour plan. 18 hours starts from day 1, 6 p.m. to day 2, 12 noon. So during this crucial period, there will be no medication, no food, as well as no supplements. Imagine you would like to start the program tomorrow. Now, tomorrow will be day 1. When you wake up in the morning from 7 to 9 a.m., instead of having your regular breakfast, you have fruits for breakfast. The best food would be apples, because apples contain malic acid that will soften the stomach. You can also eat bananas. Now, those with gastric and those with diabetes, they may want to eat fruits as well. You need to drink lots of water. So increase your water intake by 50%. From 12 to 1 will be your lunch. So instead of having a normal lunch, you have vegetables, salad, fruits, meat-swan, porridge, or oats. You must be a vegan on day 1 and day 2. No food after 1 or after 2. So in between 2 to 6, drink lots of water. When it comes to 6 o'clock, instead of having your dinner, you shall fast for dinner. So if you are hungry, what should you do? You just drink water, or you drink 2 cups of juice. 1 cup at 6 p.m., another cup at 7 p.m. 7:30, stop drinking any liquids, whether it is juice or water. At 8 o'clock, you begin to consume. What you consume? Oxygenated magnesium. You put 4 capsules on your hand, open up the contents of the capsule. Do it one at a time. Now, the purpose of taking out the powder and throw away the capsule, because capsule enable the body to absorb this slowly, it is slow release. But when you take out the capsule and pour the powder, it will be instant release. So after the powder has been poured into the cup, and then you pour 150 ml. 150 ml is about half a cup. Shake the contents for about 30 seconds, and then you start to drink. And it's very sweet. For 10 o'clock, you open up a bottle of olive oil. Now, if you are below 60 kg, you pour 125 ml. But I would assume that you are below 60 kg, so I pour 150. So 150 ml is about half a cup. There are 2 ways to drink the olive oil. Either you drink it first and wash it down with a grapefruit juice, or you mix it. Let's mix it. So after you pour 150 ml of the olive oil, you pour 150 ml of the grapefruit juice. So all in all will be 300. Tighten the shaker, you shake it for 1 minute, and then you will drink it. After you have drunk it, quickly lie down on your bed, tilt to the right. You tilt to the right for 20 minutes, because that's where the ingredients start to go into the liver, because the liver is on the right. After 20 minutes, go to the bathroom, empty your bladder, and then you wake up on day 2. Now, day 2, you have to wake up at 6 a.m. And what do you do at 6 a.m.? You take 2 capsules of oxygenated magnesium, open up the contents, pour warm water, cover it, shake, and then you drink. 8 o'clock, you repeat what you do at 6 o'clock. You pour the last 2 capsules, you pour warm water, you shake it, and then you drink. For 10 o'clock, you pour the whole cup of electrolytes into this shake. Pour warm water, you shake, and you drink. 12 o'clock and 6 o'clock will be your lunch and dinner respectively. So you have light lunch and light dinner. But make sure there's no milk, no eggs, no meat, no deep fry. Be a vegan. 1 hour before you sleep, you open up this sachet, pour the whole sachet inside, pour warm water, shake and drink. That's 1 hour before you sleep. If you sleep at 11, you drink it at 10. Now, day 3 is not considered a detox day. It's a recovery day. So what do you do? On day 3 before breakfast, 1 sachet. Before you sleep, 1 sachet. 18 hours starts from day 1, 6 p.m. to day 2, 12 noon. During this period, no meals, no supplements, no medication. Day 2 is flushing day or detox day, where you start to collect. Now, day 2, when you first consume, you're supposed to feel the urge maybe half an hour later. So what you do? Imagine this is the toilet bowl. If you sit on the toilet bowl, you hold this basket on your head. First sitting will be your first collection. Now, in first sitting, you would urge a few times. The first purge, flush it. Second purge onwards, just put on the toilet bowl. Imagine this is a toilet bowl, put it on it, and start purging. And after purging, leave it there on the toilet bowl. Use the shower head inside your toilet bowl and spray it for 30 seconds. After 30 seconds, the feces will disintegrate and the stones will be. And you shall use your mobile phone to take a picture. And then you will WhatsApp to me or email to me the picture, and I will analyze the stones based on the color, size, and quantity. After you have taken the picture, open the basket, wash it, and put it in. That is the first collection. Second collection will be 1 hour later, 8 o'clock. Third collection will be 10 o'clock, and fourth collection will be 12 o'clock. It's just an estimated time. Collect up to 4 times. And from second, third, and fourth, you collect all the versions. You may go toilet up to 7 times, depend on the person's body constitution. As long as you collect 4 times, the rest of them you need not to collect. So therefore, this is the simple method of detoxification. 18 hours. Try it. You have nothing to lose except foods. And I'm not the liver detox specialist. And I deliver.
Okay, there are some questions. When you pass motion, is it painful? No, it's not. Why? Because you are drinking, you are following my diet of high fiber, and then you're drinking the juice and the oil. Oil will lubricate the stones. And then it's like diarrhea, which is not painful. Does it also detox our gut? Gut means what? Our intestines. Yes. Because liver, gallbladder, pancreas, and go into our intestine, and you clear residue feces at the same time. Can I share with 2 person for the 3 detox program for starters? Yes, you can. But you have to have 2 separate ones. Because unless you're in a same household. If it's the same household, then you can order a tri-pack. But if it's a different household, then you have to order separately. Okay, any more questions? Either you can type or you can ask me directly.
Mak,
Yes.
if someone eat clean, would she or he have clean or and less stones?
Yes. If a person is a vegetarian and eat organic food, seldom deep fry or hardly deep fry, drink a lot of water, then the stones are healthy stones. Okay, light green stones.
Okay.
Very rare lah. People like that, very rare.
But healthy stones doesn't mean that. Does it mean that means there's no liver issues?
Okay. There are some people who live very healthily. It's just that the liver will still be congested. But their congestion will be later in their life, probably in their 70s or 80s. But most people don't live healthy lives. That's why in their 50s or 60s, they already congested. Then they have all sorts of health problems like skin problem, joint problem, headache, and all this.
Okay.
So my point is this, even though you live healthily, you still have to service your body. Just like you drive a car carefully, you don't anyhow ram your engine. You still have to service your car, right? It's just that those people who are careful driver, their car don't break down so fast. Okay.
The other thing is that between a cyst and a breast cancer, how will it help? If let's say it's a cyst.
Okay. You're talking about people already developed cysts.
Right.
My counsel is detox first. Quickly detox and go and see a doctor and remove the cyst.
Okay.
Why? Because detox will prevent the cyst from becoming malignant or will prevent more cysts from developing.
Okay.
But once you have a cyst, whether it is in the breast or elsewhere, it's better to take it out. Yeah, the question is, from what I understand, all of us will have gallstones regardless. Yes. Whether we are healthy or not, yes, correct. All of us will have. The reason why is none of us are living in a perfect environment. The food that we eat are laden with pesticides. If we are living in a city, our air is polluted. So whatever we breathe in, it goes into our bloodstream also. So metabolic pollutants will also congest the liver. That's why in a haze situation, some people can withstand the haze, some people cannot. Why? Because the liver is already congested. And those healthy people can withstand because they have clean liver, you see. But let's not take chances, whether you are healthy or not, whether you are young or old. At what age you know that you have to service your liver, you better do it. And it's not expensive. right? A lot of people feel that they have to go to Koh Samui. Actually, no need. And my items is for all religion, whether you are Muslim, Christian, Buddhist. These are non-meat items. Okay, there is no problem of forbidden food. Would this detox be able to help diabetic? Yes. Would they need to do many times? Diabetic, they need to do at least 6 times. Okay. Okay. Yeah, welcome. Some people say it's enlightening. It's good news. Yes, indeed. You know, last time when I first got gout, I didn't know what to do, The doctor say, you want to take medicine or not? I say, medicine only numb the pain. Can I solve it? The doctor cannot even solve it. So right now, if you have gout, a doctor will give you a medicine that reduce your uric acid. They cannot solve the root problem. And people with eczema, doctor will just give you steroids. High cholesterol, they give you statins. Joint problem, they give you painkiller. So many of this medicine really harms you, So it's better for you to detox yourself. Moreover, it's a DIY. You can do it easily. Just now the video you show, so simple. Just follow my video instruction. You can do already. Yeah, Catherine, you have a question.
Yeah, no, someone asking me to ask you, what is the side effect?
Yeah, we don't call it side effect. We call it healing crisis. In the booklet, then they give you a list of healing crises that some people will have. Who are the some people will have healing crisis? Healing crisis, you see, side effect means, let's say, for example, you take painkiller, you have stomach ulcer, that is a side effect. You take statins, you have liver damage, that is a side effect. Now, healing crisis is temporary. For example, when your body is congested, when your liver is congested, we do liver detox. Then, because your body is so toxic, your body has to borrow all the natural energy to push all the toxins out, and then you feel very tired. So tiredness is one of the healing crises. And next will be nausea. Some people will feel nausea. And people with low blood pressure, they will feel very dizzy. So during this healing crisis, in my booklet, page 4, we tell people what to do. For example, they should lie down, they should drink more fruit juice, or they should eat light food. Healing crisis don't last more than 3 days. Normally, after people do detox, they feel better. They feel more energetic. They sleep better. Okay, their pain disappear. Their skin improve. So people do detox for one reason. They reap other benefits they did not expect. So it has a symbiotic effect. Like, for example, my wife, when she did detox, she's on the heavy side. She lost 2 kg. Women like this a lot, lose weight, especially the visceral fat on your tummy. And then to those people who are constipated, they have residue feces. The residue feces all came out. And then their skin improved. Worth doing this detox so easy. I've done last week. Yeah, Shirley. Thanks for your testimony. Okay, what you can do is, like I say, you can order. Send me this is the free gift that I give, encyclopedia, a book, a balm, 3 sachets of eye supplement, free consultation, free visual analysis, free lifetime mentoring, free home presentation, and then you WhatsApp to me. Okay, any question? If there's no question, you may leave. Okay, if you want to ask more questions, you can stay back. So those people who really do detox, I must congratulate you for being proactive. Because according to Stephen Covey, he wrote a famous book called 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. This number 1 is what? Be proactive. Don't be reactive. Don't wait until problem comes, then you find solution. Find solution first before you experience a problem. And those who already bought the detox kit, don't delay. Don't procrastinate. Quickly do it. You know what is my tagline? I shall leave no stones unturned. And try it. You have nothing to lose except stones. And I deliver you from all your trouble. Anyone else has any question or any testimony to give? Okay, there's another question. Yeah, deliver. Yeah. Take things up from the liver. I don't remove your liver.
Hi, Mark. You don't talk about your energy bracelet. That one, I'm interested actually.
Okay, I will be holding a Zoom for the energy band on Wednesday. Okay, so if you are keen, I can do a presentation.
Yeah, you can send me the link. Then I'll go in and have a look. Yeah. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome. Okay, if there is no question, you can exit. I can call it a night. All right, and you may order from me. 9743-8362. Taken the number already? Okay. I wait for 30 seconds. Good night. Good night. See you. Welcome.